Hello everyone. We hope you're having an amazing day today. It's been a while since we have updated you on the progress of the Yellowstone universe. Even though when it comes to universes, Yellowstone is not the one that comes to mind in the first place, it's undoubtedly one of the most dynamic entertainment universes out there. Created by Taylor Sheridan, whom we're familiar with thanks to acclaimed series such as Sons of Anarchy, Yellowstone is one of those universes that managed to expand thanks to a highly successful original series with the same title. Yellowstone TV series has been dominating the US entertainment sector for the past few years as the audience cannot get enough of it. The reason why the series is so popular is the fact that it combines the best of both traditional and modern westerns. The western genre has always been considered specific to the movie screen. Since the early days of the cinema, we have been witnessing major productions in the western genre that glamorize the history of the Wild West with various subject matters and star actors. It would be wrong to claim that there are no longer any major western productions that attract the mainstream audience. On the contrary, there are multiple movies every year, even being nominated for the Academy Awards, such as The Power of the Dog. However, it's difficult to find any modern westerns that depict the current lifestyle. This is even more apparent in the TV sector, as there are almost no western productions, and even if there are few, they are merely sitcoms or historical pieces that yet again fail to portray the modern state of affairs. Therefore, when Yellowstone came to the scene, it filled a gap that we were not even aware of at the time. Now that we realized we needed such projects on TV, Sheridan took this as a mission to himself and decided to release one amazing show after another, taking place within the same universe. These side productions are both modern and historical pieces. When brought together, all of them create a coherent storyline that enables us to understand not only the Western world, but also the Dutton family better. The newest and highly expected installment to the universe will be a series titled 1923, which will be released in December 2022. 1923 will act as a follow-up to the fan-favorite TV series 1883. 1883 ended with the Duttons settling in Montana and having lots of losses in this process, the biggest of which has become the death of Elsa Dutton. They decided to build their new home on top of the grave of Elsa to be there with her at all times. Now it's time to discover what will happen next to the family, as it's aimed to have a narrative that covers the timeline between 1883 and 2022. Because it's not reasonable to cover all these years with separate shows, Sheridan decided to have time jumps in between the series. In fact, this is why he designs all these shows as miniseries instead of having time jumps in every single season. 1923 will cover the time right after World War I and right before the Great Depression. This is a period notoriously known for prohibition in the US, which is likely to provide the setting for the new series. Besides, we know that Hollywood veterans such as Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren will be the main cast members of the series, which hypes up our expectations extremely. The Paramount's official synopsis is as follows. The Duttons struggle to survive historic drought, lawlessness and prohibition, and an epidemic of cattle theft. All battled beneath the cloud of Montana's Great Depression, which preceded the nation by almost a decade. We believe with such actors, such a setting, and such a synopsis, 1923 is likely to blow our minds. You think 1923 has the potential to be better than 1883? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.